Sunny and hot, so folks have escaped to the island once again. A lot of fun being had out there today. Got a little rough on the waves, though, but a good place to be. Still 90 degrees or so out on the island, feeling like a lot hotter than that, but it is at least better than what we're already seeing inland with the heat advisory and excessive heat warnings once again all across Florida, the Gulf Coast for Mississippi, Alabama, Louisiana, and then back to Texas. Some of the hottest temperatures in the country from Texas up towards Oklahoma, Kansas, Missouri, and Arkansas. And it's the heat index really that's doing that. Excessive heat warnings go all the way to Corpus Christi, Kingsville, San Antonio, Austin, Del Rio, Eagle Pass, basically everywhere north of us. For us, though, the heat advisory from 1 o'clock until 7 o'clock this evening, and that does include everyone except for South Pottery Island. We still have a elevated fire weather danger for today. High to very high danger for most of the area. So we saw that yesterday. Any little spark can kick off a fire very quickly, and with the wind still blowing around 25 to 30 miles per hour, low relative humidity and very dry vegetation, that's going to be a problem again for today, going all the way through the weekend. Now the winds will come down a little bit, looks like now by Sunday, but still we're going to have the very dry conditions out there, so all outdoor burning should be either postponed or use extreme caution. 100 to 107 for inland areas today, near 90 degrees there at the coast. Winds out of the south-southeast continuing up around 30 miles per hour, and that heat index, so 111 to 114 or so inland, right around 105 out on the island. So no matter where you're at, this is going to be the situation for tomorrow and for Sunday as well. So as you're doing outdoor stuff for the weekend, whether it's shopping or just having fun outdoors, just make sure you use a lot of extra precautions out there. Good on the air quality today. Ragweed is in the moderate area, and as far as the UV index, that extreme, without any sunscreen, you can burn in as little as 10 minutes. So here's the situation for tomorrow. That big upper level heat high still parked over East Texas. That's going to keep all of Texas and most of the southeastern U.S. in that heat. Then Sunday, doesn't really change. In fact, this is what it's pretty much going to look like for Monday, although that high pressure could weaken just enough to kick off a couple of sea breeze showers Monday afternoon, but again, chances are not looking real optimistic. Saharan dust still coming off the coast of Africa, and then we have more that's been moving across the Caribbean, making its way into the Gulf of Mexico. It's pretty light in nature, but we could see a little bit of that next week. Other than that, with high pressure in control, no new development or any development expected over the Atlantic Basin over the next 7 days, and the Gulf of Mexico is uncharacteristically lacking of clouds. And so all the systems now in the Pacific, we got 3 of them that the Hurricane Center is watching as they move west-northwest. So again, that's about the only activity we have, but we're still just barely making our way towards that peak hurricane season, which is September 10th. Breezy, hot, and humid today, tomorrow. The winds will come down a little bit for Sunday. Then there's that isolated sea breeze shower chance on Monday, maybe a couple of sea breeze showers along the coast on Tuesday. But again, I'm not real optimistic, and that's the problem here. We need something better looking than that to get out of the drought condition that we're in and try to get these temperatures down near 100 or higher, average high temperatures all the way through the next 7 days.